Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to our online teaching academy, Ekalaiva. CBSE Class 5, English. Today you are going to learn a new poem. The name of the poem is From a Railway Carriage, written by Robert Louis Stevenson. From Rain Tree English Literature Reader. About the poet Robert Louis Stevenson, he lived between 1850-1894. He was a Scottish writer who wrote poems, novels and essays. Some of his most famous works are Treasure Island and Kidnapped. This poem is from his book, A Child's Garden of Verses. The poem describes the speaker's experience of traveling by train. While he looks out of the window, the world rushes past with great speed. He sees a range of scenes outside. The rhythm of the poem echoes the rhythm of the train. Now, let us read and enjoy the poem first. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle. All through the meadows, the horses and cattle, all of the sides of the hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Now, let us look into the line by line explanation of the poem. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. The poet describes the scenes that he notices while traveling in the train. The train moves faster than fairies and witches. The speedy movement of the train leaves behind the houses, bridges, the rows of bushes and ditches. Now, why does the poet compare the hedges and ditches to the fairies and witches? To make us understand that the hedges and ditches are moving faster like fairies and witches. The meaning hedges, rows of bushes or small trees separating one piece of land from another. Now, the poet uses alliteration in the first two lines. Now, what is alliteration? Alliteration means repetition of same letter in the same line in the beginning of each word with same sound. Here, F in faster, F in fairies, F in faster, H in houses, and again H in hedges or alliteration. And charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. Now, the train moves fast through the meadows where the cows and horses are grazing in the field. Now, why the poet compares the horses and cattle grazing in the field to the troops in a battle? Here, the poet uses a simile, charging along like troops in a battle. Now, what is simile? Simile means compare one thing to another to pay attention to a particular quality. Here, the particular quality is speed. The poet compares the grazing of horses and cattle to the speed of the train, and he compares them to a soldiers who are rushing forward in the battlefield. Charging along like troops in a battle means rushing forward with as much speed and force as soldiers in a battle. So, here the poet compares the speed of the train to the soldiers who are rushing forward in the battlefield. All of the sides of the hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain. As thick as driving rain means as closely and quickly as the drops in heavy rainfall. Now, the train passes as closely and quickly the hill and the plain. So, here also the poet compares the fast movement of the train to the drops of the rain. Drops of the rain, that means here also the poet uses the simile. And see, when the rain is falling down heavily, you cannot see the raindrops. In the same way, the train passes the hill and the plain very quickly. And ever again, in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. In the wink of an eye means very quickly. Now, the freshly painted railway stations are moving in the air with whistling sound when the train passes them without stopping. Children, do the painted stations whistle by? No. The painted stations stand still. Only the train whistles as it goes by at high speed. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles, all by himself and gathering brambles. Clambers and scrambles means climbs with difficulty. Brambles means thorny bushes. A child who climbs a tree to collect the thorny dry bushes with great difficulty. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is the green for stringing the daisies. Tramp means a person without a home or a job who wanders from place to place. Stringing means joining together with a string. A person who stands and looks at the train which passes fast. and the daisies in the green field are waiting for joining together with a string. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with man and load. Cart means a wooden vehicle with two wheels pulled by an animal or a human being. Lumping means carrying with difficulty. Now, the poet sees a cart, a two-wheeler vehicle, wooden vehicle, running slowly in the highway. It is pulled by an animal, and the cart driver is sitting on the top of the load. And here is a mill and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. Mill means short for windmill. Glimpse means a brief, quick look. Now here also the poet sees a windmill and a river at a brief, quick look before they disappear forever. The rhyming words in the poem: witches, ditches, battle, cattle, plain, rain, I, by, scrambles, brambles, gazes, daisies, road, load, river, ever. So these are the rhyming words in the poem. Hope you enjoyed the poem, children. To receive our online lessons, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you.